Hey, this is Jade from Support the Scene, and a little thoughts about TikTok. Let's see where we're gonna go. So TikTok, I know it's got a huge fan base. I know a lot of people use it. Musicians are now, jumping on board because having your music up on, putting up on Spotify and all that kind of stuff is now putting it in where you can have it on your TikTok videos and things like that. So, it's a nice opportunity for musicians to kind of keep spreading their music. But is it really beneficial? Is it going to make or break your career? Well, here's a few thoughts to think about. Number one, so this isn't, just like YouTube. It's not really geared towards musicians. This isn't a new platform just dedicated for people who, are music lovers, or kind of it's another social media kind of platform, kind of more around videos and things like that. So it's visual based. It's not so much about the track itself as how engagement, how your video engages other people and, captures their attention, and your content, your upload schedule, all that kind of stuff. So it's not really geared towards like, oh, cool, here's a musician talking, being like, oh man, here's my track, or here's a clip of my track. It's not really built towards that. And I'm sure the algorithm, with the hashtags and things like that, it's, it only goes so far. Number two, putting your vines out there. I'm sure, as you guys know, it's hard to make them, get as many views as you'd like. You have to, just like YouTube, build a following. You have to start putting out good content. People will like it, and then they'll just look at your other videos, and then that's how you get in a lot of engagement. Now, having to put out good content all the time and having to put it out on a regular basis is really hard. It's another full-time thing. If you're also doing Instagram, you're doing Facebook, you're doing Twitter, it's another thing to be like, oh man, now I have a TikTok account. I have to keep that up to date. I have to keep good content up on that, as well as on, your other social medias. And the thing is, I'm sure a lot of you will take your TikToks and you'll post them on your Instagram, or you'll post them on your Facebook. And doing that every once in a while is really good and cool, but I don't want to just go to your Instagram and then all of a sudden it's just your TikTok feed. I'm like, oh man, well, I could just be on TikTok watching you there. Or like, cool, I'd like to see some different content. And number three, really hoping that all of a sudden it'll just blow up and you'll get like 1 trillion views and things like that. Once again, it's kind of a game of chance. Who knows how, memes are organically birthed, go through the inner cybersphere and then end up dying. We've all seen memes come and go, and that's what you're basically trying to do. You're trying to capture, put your music into a memeable form. If you have a part of your song that's like super catchy, because that's what a lot of the TikToks do, is focus on a certain part of a song that relates to something, therefore that you can put a video to it and move things along. So if you have a cool part of your song that's like, oh man, this is me going off on a rant, or something that's really funny, or something that's memeable, those kind of, if you focus on that, you can push your music a little more than like, oh cool, here's like the full track of my thing or whatever, right? But once again, you're just banking on people watching it and then being like, oh my god, I have to redo that, share that, do the whole social media thing. It has to go viral, and it's hard. It's it's chance. It's almost up to the heavens to decide how or what things blow up and what they don't. So final analysis, is TikTok great for musicians? Sure, it's another social media, it's another thing to share your music and to put it out there. But the big thing is that it's video based. It's about engaging. You're not going to stop. You're not going to see a thumbnail or see something on your on your feed and be like, oh man, that sounds cool, more than like you'd scroll and be like, oh man, that looks cool. So be very conscious on when you're putting when you're trying to spread your music or do things like that, or build a TikTok fan base, is all about that grabbing that visual aspect, putting out good content all the time, so people will keep follow you and keep coming back to your your TikTok, and really building that engagement, that fan base, just as anything. But it's great. There's tons of viewership on it right now. There's tons of great stuff and good communities happening. And I'm sure if you get a good wrangle on it, and you put out good content, you'll do really well. So keep pushing hard. It's just another avenue to think about. But if you're already trying to do a whole bunch of different things, be conscious and make choices and deliberate choices on whether or not you're going to be like, okay, I'm going to put a lot of effort and time into TikTok, or should I just focus on my other social media accounts and make them as best as they can be? So just my thoughts. I am myself not a big avid TikToker. I'd love to learn more. I'm going to probably try and dive into it a little bit more. But these are just my thoughts as I see other musicians and other bands and things like that use TikTok as a medium. I wish you guys all the best. And keep making those TikToks. Some of them are really funny. I love watching them. Some of them are really random, and some of them are just weird. But that's how it goes. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button if you want to keep up to date with our channel. Check out some more tips and tricks, and give me a comment down below on what you think, whether you think I'm an old boomer and I don't know what I'm talking about, or whether you found this kind of helpful. I'd love to know. Also, we have shirts. They're kind of funny. They're kind of weird. But hey, if you want to rock one in a live show, or just even wear it and take a photo and send it to us, that'd be pretty cool. Hope you guys are doing awesome. Keep supporting the scene. Keep supporting local music. I'll see you guys later. Bye! Hey guys, it's Jade. Thanks for checking out the video. You can subscribe over here, as well as check out some more of our cool videos. And please, thanks for supporting us. That helps us support local and independent musicians all over the world. This is really cool, and I think you guys are awesome. See you guys later. Bye!